Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany down at our dairy production where we're kind of stuck for a little bit. I got the map object hider mod on, so if I come over here and just hit H, yeah, we'll hide that wall. Now the good thing about this mod is it will allow me to later on, if I want to place these back in, we can do so. You know what, I'm going to get rid of this one as well. Light post will stay there. Should have plenty of room to bring our truck and trailer in. Yeah, if I decide later on to bring it down with a tractor and a smaller tanker, we can do so. Let's see, so if I'm usually going to be there, let's go ahead and hide this one, that one there. You know, I'm just going to do one more just to be sure. I mean, I can get the truck out, but when the trailer starts to swing, it may clip that. So I do have to make a tight turn here. So let's jump into our truck. And my wheel's acting weird, so let me reset it. Always something. I usually test that out before I start recording, but kind of got a little excited about the map object hider mod. There we go. Now it's acting a little bit better. Yeah, that's still going to be a tight corner, isn't it? So for now, that will work. We'll have to work on that a little bit more in the future, but for now, that works out rather well. And plus, now we can get out of here. Going through a farmer's field that we kind of put in a road a little bit there. That farmer was perfectly fine with it. They didn't care too much. So, November is here. We got to get ready for the winter months. We got a few more things to be doing. I do need to get a worker started up on the vineyard, so I'll probably jump up there first and maybe prune some of the vines up there. Want to make sure those are all set to go until, you know, I think March they'll start regrowing. March, April, springtime. So for now, I'm going to bring this on down. I'm going to park the tanker in the shed. Clothes are being made. That is good. Yeah, I was going to buy the sunflower header and bring that up here, but I kind of forgot. So that way you can park it up. Sunflower header is only 10 grand. I don't want to say it's only 10 grand at this point because, yeah, we're losing money at a decent rate. But we should be good for at least another 4 months if I don't sell anything. And if I don't hire too many workers. I will put that there. Let's jump over here, grab the Antonio Cario. That is the mulcher that we got on there, so we don't really want that. And I don't really think we need the weight on here either. Alright, so red vines, I need this pruner over here. Oh, and I do realize now that I need some fuel as well. Should be some fuel in this container right here. Perfect. Alright, let's get to pruning. Well, one of the Franks will be pruning these. We're going to have to do all the others ourselves, which is not that big of a deal. Is the course already set up for this? I don't think so. I'm just going to go right into the middle here. Because course play, when it comes to the vines, it'll start me off wherever it wants to. Let's go here. Create job. Field position here. And yeah, I'm going to put you off going off here. I kind of forgot. Does this need to be working on the vine or on the side of the vine? I think it's actually on the vine. Let's see if that's correct. How about if I unfold the tool? That always helps. And there she goes. Francine, you should have no problems doing that whatsoever. Oh, and she repaired the vehicle at the same time because it was too worn out for her. So, I mean, there goes some money, but let's face it, it's got to be repaired at some point or another. All right, so the first job we are going to be doing today is I got to find out where my Anaconda Challenger is, and I knew almost exactly where it was. Let's go up and get the drill. We're going to plant wheat in the field across the road. I want to get that put in. I should be able to still... I should be able to? Should I? Yeah, I got to wait until December. But we'll get that done right now. We do have the grass to cut as well, and all the grass is going to go into the fermenting silo to make silage. Let's go ahead and switch this over to so many things to flip through there. Wheat. Do I need fertilizer? I say we go top off just to be sure. Open up the containers there. Trying to figure out which container is which. Well, there's liquid fertilizer. Can I get the seed too? We did. Perfect. Let's cover those up. And let's see, what is the easiest way out of here for myself? Yep, around this way, I suppose. I don't think I can get around that corner of the cow barn, so I'll have to go down and out. So as for field work, we are kind of wrapping up for the season. We got most of the fields all set for next year. Still some minor jobs here and there, but not a whole lot. And if I had to do it in the springtime before I could replant, not that big of a deal either. There we go. Now we can just cut right up through here. Actually, since I own both of these fields, the grass field and this field right here, maybe it might be kind of wise to take out a fence line a little bit right there, just so I can cut through, and when I want to come up through here and cut across to our other field, that wouldn't be too bad. It's a steep hill when you got a 500 and some odd horsepower tractor. I mean, we are hauling a planter here, but it's not running. And we slowed down as much as we have. Actually, this corner here is sharper than it looks. And now I'm getting stuck every which way I possibly can. All right, this is not the best way to come out. Yeah, now I'm getting stuck on there. Luckily, I ate my Wheaties this morning, so I'll come over here. Grab this and just move that over here. Probably gonna get stuck again. Oh, why are you stopping traffic? Or are you they probably got their cell phone out and videoing this, is what they're doing. Lately, I am on American Falls and here, I'm just getting stuck on everything. I'm still stuck, I know that, because I just dragged it right into the fence. It would have been easier if I just went out towards Production Lane, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't really want to take down the fence because I like the cosmetics of it around here. And now I can't even pick it up and back up because I'm running into things myself. I am really stuck here. Even super strength is not helping me out too much. Right, there's always traffic. There's always traffic when you don't want it. All right, we're going to turn traffic off. Oh, come on, man. If it's not one thing, it's another. All right, I'm not coming out that way again. All I wanted to do is get over here and plant my wheat. That's all I want to do. It's only going to take me about a minute or so. While that's unfolding, let me turn the traffic back on. So the wheat is just for really making some straw bales. And the grain, we will just go ahead and use, of course, in the grain mill to make some flour. Which I should be selling in a month or so. We got a little bit down there. All that grain down there should be processed by now. The spawn point was kind of clogged, and I took care of that. So the last 5,000 liters or whatever it was should be processed. Actually, I should probably in the future buy this field right in front of us and then merge it with this one. Just make it a little bit more worth our while to come up here for this field. Can't quite remember now why I bought this field the first year that we were here. Had to be a crop that was in it that I was eyeing up and wanted. Oh, sugar beet. Sugar beet. Yeah, that's what was in this field. Yeah, I remember now harvesting it with a root crop harvester and the header that allows us to harvest at like 25 miles an hour, which was way too fast for that little bit of an area. So through the winter months, and even of course today, actually almost every month at this point moving forward, have to keep my eye on our stock market page and try to bring in the money when we can. Pay off a little bit of the loan as we can. Losing about $20,000 a day because of loan interest. Technically, it's more than that. We're actually paying like $32,000 in loan interest payments, but our wind turbine down at the large BGA is bringing in some money to offset that. Not as much as I was hoping it would, but it is something. But now with all of our production buildings up and running, we'll be making products, of course, sell those, and yeah, there's a few things that I would like to purchase other than a little bit more land for equipment, but nothing on high expenses. So basically everything we sell, we can kind of nibble away at that loan. There were some expenses I didn't think I'd have was, well, considering the tractor we're even driving, I thought our New Holland T8 with 428 horsepower, or thereabouts, would be enough to haul the equipment even on the steep hills, but it was struggling a little bit. That's why we got ourselves this Anaconda Challenger. It wasn't really an issue somewhat with the horsepower, it seemed like. It looked like it was a traction issue as well. That's why we got wide, I think it's wide tires, definitely wheel weights. I can see the wheel weights, and we got weight on the front also. Kind of had the same issue like on Oceanside Forest. We ended up getting a big Bud tractor there with triple wheels on it. And I still had some wheel slippage on the front of that tractor also. But the hills there were a little bit more gradual. The hills here, they're not extreme, but they are steep in some areas. This is a great modded planter. It'll plant basically just about anything. If I got the other planter in the mod, I could plant anything. So the only thing I do believe this planter that we have will not plant is potatoes, sugar cane, and there is a third crop there. Poplar. Might be poplar. And there's a crop I keep telling myself I should just do it just once again. I've only done it once. Way back in FS17 on Goldcrest Valley. And I said I was going to do it again on Goldcrest Valley on the last series that we've done. And I didn't get around to it. Maybe at some point I should do it here, because this series is all about doing stuff that we normally don't do. But doing a poplar field, I'm not sure. So I'm still not sure about that crop. I mean, I guess I would put down maybe like a biomass heating plant where I could possibly use the wood chips from it and make a little bit more cash from it than I would just selling wood chips. Well, I haven't seen no messages from Francine saying that she's gotten stuck over there. If she gets done relatively quickly, we'll swap out the implements and she can plow between the vines. That needs to be done. And then the rest of the vineyards we'll have to do ourselves. Now, from what I've been seeing, some comments about adding more vines into the field next to the vineyard. Pretty much everyone's saying, yeah, probably best is keep putting another crop into it. Because we're not going to be making that much off the grapes as it is. And since we need to be making some money here for all the spending I've done, probably be best to keep putting other crop into it. Alright, so this field is almost all set. We got to fertilize it one more time. But we have to wait for the crop to germinate before we can do that. Alright, definitely going down by production lane to get back to the farm. I am not not going to try to take that route again. Well, let me throw my beacons on here for you guys. That's right, I can go this way. I keep this road here for, you know, it's one of those roads I know it's there, but I keep wanting to turn into production lane, which I can now because we do have a road cutting across. And at some point, I do need to buy that olive grove, I think, before next season, just to make that field a little bit bigger up here. I mean, if it just stays the way it is, I can still plant the same crop in both fields and harvest through the road. Just have to wait until springtime to see how we're doing. Alright, let's go in here. Now, I don't remember, but I got the New Holland T8 along with the plow up by the realistic repair system. And I can't remember if I was inspecting that, because I'm not sure if it's actually doing the implements or not. I would think it is, but I'm not too sure if it is. I'm not 100% sure about that. But if it's not, I can go ahead and inspect the Challenger and the planter. The inspection is now complete. 3 damages were found, giving a total of 7. Alright, so I did inspect it. I don't know if it's going to repair both or not. But I need the T8 to mow the grass. So we're going to bring that over here. Control J. Start inspection. Yes, start anyway. Let's go ahead and grab this. Drop off the plow. And let's get the mowers and get that grass cut, because that's important. That is important to get that into the fermenting silo. In winter months, we're not using all this equipment, so that's the best time to fix it. Inspecting doesn't take that long, but the repairs can take, since I'm only playing 1 day per month, it could take up 2/3 of the day to get it fixed, depending on how much damage there is on everything. This could use some fuel pretty darn soon. Alright, front mower. Rear mowers. And of course we're putting everything into a swath. And I don't have to get every blade of grass here. But we're doing really good on hay currently, so yep, we're going to make as much silage as we can to keep up on the TMR productions. Because the cows, once they start reproducing, and I think we got a few months before they have some offspring, we might need more TMR. But if we ever get low on TMR, not that big of a deal, we'll just give them hay. And if it comes down to it, you can always get ourselves another grass field. I'm hoping this one can manage. Now, even the TA on the hills up here in the grass field mowing grass, it struggles a little bit with the speed, getting up to top speed. I feel like I should be checking on Francine here. As long as I see the tractor still moving, that's all that matters. How are we doing over here, Francine? Oh, she's moving. Alright, so she hasn't gotten stuck on anything. Course Play will tell you if they get stuck. But sometimes I miss those messages in the upper right-hand corner. But there's been a few times I think they got stuck and didn't tell me, and of course, they'll just sit there, not tell you, and keep charging you by the minute for them sitting there. So after we get this grass cut, I think the only field left really, well, of course, other than the vineyard, is the cotton field. I really don't need to, but I'm probably going to plow that in just to knock down the stalks. I technically don't need to. Our direct drill will go in there and plant just fine. But we'll knock down the stalks. Then I think all the other fields are pretty much set for next season. I just got to figure out what I want to plant. Do I want to plant the same material, same crop in the same fields? Although I think the potato field is going to go next to the bees. But I also may plant potatoes in the other field as well. Because we had a good amount of oil and just not enough potatoes, it looks like. And actually, I should be selling... Maybe we'll sell some potatoes here in just a bit if the price is looking good. Man, those rear mowers, they turn really quick. I kind of like with the growth stages on this map itself that we do have some planting that we can do in December. Most maps like December, January, and February are pretty much, you can't do anything. Well, I think you can plant cotton on most maps in February. Of course, if I get this tractor fixed, it'll regain some horsepower back. I don't know what the percentage of fall off is on the repair status. When the repair status gets down to half, I'm not really sure how much horsepower you're losing. I got to repair all my stuff in the winter months. But it's good that we can repair multiple things at once. I thought the crate kind of had to stay next to the equipment to get things repaired, but I think it's just to activate the inspection and repair mod itself. And if you are wondering where to get that mod, you can find it on my mods list. Alright, we are done mowing. Just going to go ahead and put the mowers away. I'm not going to bother rinsing them off and repairing them. Don't think they're worn out that much. I mean, I can get an idea of how worn out they are. So like when I drop off this rear mower, if my repair status skyrockets, then I know the mower is in pretty bad shape. I think the reason why that mower turns so quick is the wheels on the back of it turn as I turn. Nope, that's not what I wanted to drop off. Yeah, so when I dropped off the rear mower, the repair status didn't move at all. Yeah, it's the T8 that's kind of worn out. Nah, it is worn out halfway. Francine should be just about done over there. I could swap her over to be doing some plowing work, but looks like she's got maybe... Francine, what's with the end pieces here? Probably the same on the other side. Francine, you usually do very, very good work there, but today you're slacking a little bit. She's probably thinking about her winter vacation that's coming up. All right, swapping out the Lamborghini for the T8. And the question I got is, how much silage additive do I have in here? Decent amount. Do I still have some over here? Did I use it all? No, there's still some over here. All right, we'll top off. All right, this should be some relatively quick work. I want to say this holds 48,000 liters. It's usually 2 full trips, and we get left with about maybe a little over 1,000 liters left on the field. Maybe a little bit more than that. Like I said, all of this is going into the fermenting silo to make silage, which we will bring over to the TMR building to make some more TMR. But as I found out last time, that TMR does not sell that good. But silage sells better than TMR. I mean, I'd rather not sell the silage. I'd rather just go ahead and keep it in there, and that way we can always have a good amount of TMR set for the cows. But what do I do with the excess grass if we have it, right? That's the question I have. I mean, I guess I could just bring the silage over to the BGA to be processed. But as we have seen, the BGA, it's a small BGA, so it doesn't process quickly. It looks like Francine is done over there. I'll have to do some touch-ups on the vineyard myself. But I think we'll get her set to plow over there. So 47,300 liters is what this grabs. Alright, let's go down to the fermenting silo. Get to take our new road down there. A little bit of a shortcut. Of course, this time of the year doesn't matter too much because there's no crop in the ground. At least we got plenty of room down here to add when we need to. Or if we need to. Alright, we'll dump that on in. While that's being done... Yep, save the content. That's always good. Production buildings, let's go find... the fermenting silo, grass silage, activate, and then we were going to jump over and take care of Francine, get her set again. Okay, so on the other side, kind of interesting. She got, which would have been this row right here, the second one from the end. She got that one, but then there's other ones where, yeah, I'm not too sure. But you know what? That's a lot of work that I don't have to do. Let's go ahead and put the plow on. But I think I'll put the front weight back on. Whoop. There we go. Now we got everything. So now this needs to work between the vines. Yeah, I'm coming over here and it's going to set me off somewhere else, so let me just get into the field. All right, and then here, create job, yes. Starting point, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll try the same corner, but that's not going to work out too well. Right side of the vine. And of course, it always, when it comes to the grapes, if I say start on one side, it'll go to the other side. So I need to start out smarting myself and click on the other side. So now it's going to start between here, which is fine. Put that down. And then Control H. Looks like Frank is going to go ahead and take over. And if we go to our map here, and it says needs to be plowed, you can see that's getting taken away right there, which is good. So Frank will have no issues over here, I hope. I need to go back over to here, grab our T8, which is still up and running. I need to go grab the second load to bring on down here. And then I'm thinking if I'm done with the T8, which I'm almost sure that I am, I may get this repaired along with the drill. If I leave the drill attached to it, get that inspected again. I want to see if it'll fix the drill. I know it sounds kind of weird to say that. So I snake my way through here. And the second load going on in. And of course, as we already know, there's a little bit left in the field. We'll go pick that up. And for now, I'll just leave it in the back of the wagon until I decide what I want to do with it. Alright, let's go pick up the other grass. And then we'll have a look at the market to see what looks really good. I think the potato chips and a lot of the canned veggies and soup is going to be what we're selling. Because it always is. But as I saw, the price doesn't seem to fluctuate that much with the soup and vegetables. So I think that's why it's always looking good on the market page. Alright, so we got a little bit of a strip here. And then a little bit of a strip here. Then all we need to do after this is fertilize it. And it's good until the next harvest. Let me go ahead and just park the forage wagon next to our grain trailer. That'd be a good spot for it. Starting to get a feel of where things should be parked on the farm. You'd think being here almost a year and a half, I should know where stuff should be going by now. Alright, the plow has already been inspected, I think. Along with the T8 last time. So let's go ahead and bring that over. And we'll start the repairs. And I'll see if it does repair the T8 at the same time. The plow at the same time. Where did I... Oh, it's over here by the Challenger. Control J. 7 damages. Maintain expected to be completed at 7:30. So another 21 hours. Repair damages. So we'll see what that does. And we'll see if the plow gets fixed as well. John Deere owned by me. Owned by me. I know it says owned by me, but shouldn't it give me the repair? So the equipment doesn't show a repair status when I walk up to it. That does. 41%. If I detach that, 41%. So it doesn't show the repair status on the equipment. I'm not sure. Let me just, let's go in here. Let's go to planters. And let's see here. Does it show me the repair status? 0%. So I'm wondering with the realistic repair system, if the implements are not going to get damaged. Maybe that's not implemented yet, so they got it to where it doesn't show. So I technically don't need to repair the implements currently. I haven't updated the mod since I started the series. So I should probably go on there and update the mod and see if it includes the implements. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about the implements at all. Let me double check on something here. Like, grape technology, repair status 0, 0%. So, yeah, I think the implements are not going to get damaged currently. I hope that's not going to be all the way through the system, but yeah, we're just trying it out. Anyways, stock market page. Let's see here. Potato chips. I say we go sell the, well, potato chips should be going to the restaurante. Anything else should be going to the restaurante? Well, the soup should. I say we grab all the soup and potato chips and go to the restaurant. Tag place, please, because I don't know exactly where the restaurant is. Well, it's not down the road. Where is the restaurant? Way over here. And I don't think we've been there, so that'll be kind of fun to go to. So let me grab our truck. And we'll grab the soup and the potato chips. We'll grab all the potato chips first, and then as much soup as we possibly can. And then we'll head on over to the other side of the map and give the restaurant some food to sell. Did I leave myself enough room to get around the side? I did. Well, we do have a good amount of potato chips in there. Oh yeah. Universal auto loader, don't get on the side when it's activated. It lags me out anyways. And I think that's going to be it. Yep, 277 chips left, so... And I think it's 2,000 liters per pallet. Now I just need to work my way into the soup building. And I think every time we sell something, we should be paying off a little bit of the loan. Of course, when you owe $10 million, even if I were to pay $100,000 off, that would be just a little bit of the loan, right? As we can see, the candy is being produced. By the time I decide to swap out the truck, I'll probably be so used to it that it won't bother me. But as you can see, we can make our way around here. The dairy production, though, was kind of rough. Alright, so it's not a full trailer. I'm going to leave the other stuff there in case I desperately need money for later on. But I'm thinking we keep about 100 grand in the bank, and whatever else we have extra, we will pay off towards the loan. But it's a nice day for a little drive around the hills of Tuscany. I knew you were going to drive on out. That's why I'm passing you. There's a cotton field that we kind of need to knock down those stalks to replant. I mean, I really should be taking the extra money that we got and buy these fields over here so I can expand on it. I'm going to fight with myself for the next few minutes to figure out what I want to do. Because expanding the fields will give us more sugar beet, which means more candy. Because we are going to run out of sugar. And I don't want to say all those fields together is only 250,000. But adding all those fields together, that is a big chunk of farmland. A lot more sugar beet, a lot more sugar. As someone did mention, this truck is really made for hauling long distances. Once you get up to speed, it's going to really take off. As we climb up through the gears. So, y'all know this area rather well at this point. Well, I shouldn't say rather well, but well enough. This is where we come over the bridge to the oil plant. And I'm actually thinking, I'm not sure if I myself had been past the oil plant going this way. No, don't tip over. Trying to keep the speed up as much as I can. I mean, we teleported down to the BGA, but I don't think I've driven down to here. Maybe I have. Oh, yes I have. Like the first episode or so. Well, we are going over there, so is there a road going through here? There is. Don't know how much we're going to get for all this. Maybe like, I don't know. I wasn't really looking at the numbers. 50 grand? Maybe 60? Wait, wait. How does one get there? And yeah, traffic always seems to stop right where you don't want it to. I'm gonna go. Yeah, looks like this way, possibly. I definitely have not been down here, but this is a nice little touch to have, having a restaurant down at a reservoir or lake, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to get it all one go, but someone decided to park the car over here. Oh, there's 50,000. Oh, not quite in the trigger. So, up to 180,000. So I thought I was going to pay off 80,000, but I'm going to let you give you guys some time to leave some comments down below. Should we start buying these fields over here to expand on field number 14 and make this all a big sugar beet field? That way we can make a whole bunch of sugar, which means a lot more candy. That's what I'm going to lean to. That's what I think I would like to do. But I'll let you guys, not the farmer's market. Where's, I don't know why that didn't unmark. But yeah. Oh, there it goes. Now unmarked. I'll let you guys decide and wait for some of your opinions to come in. But I'm going to lean towards buying the land. That way I can get some more crop in. But I got to leave myself enough money for going through each month to pay off. Well, not pay off, but for the loan interest. Yeah. That's what I would like to do, but I want to see what you guys have to say about it. And I'll wait for your comments to roll in before we do anything else with the money. So may not be next episode I do something with it. I'll give you a little bit more time than that. Maybe the episode after that. We'll see. But anyways, that is where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.